What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Today is how will Randy Orton turn on Cody Rhodes? This is an interesting topic. This video is not just a regular video where I'm going to be talking about things and I'm like, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. It's a theory video. It's not a Austin Theory video. I would be probably selling out my life if that was an Austin Theory video, or maybe slapping Grayson Waller in the future. How will Randy Orton turn on Cody Rhodes is going to be more of a just theory and some stuff that I think is going to happen with this and what I think is going to go on with this storylines to where we will get to a destination, which is WrestleMania. You will see that later on in the video. This is more just a talking video than anything. This is more just let's just talk about this. Comment down below what you guys think. I think the ultimate goal is Randy Orton turning on Cody Rhodes. But here's the thing that I just cannot get out of my head. They talk about how, and this could just literally be their trying to plant the seed so that we really feel like, for example, it hurts when he turns. Randy Orton talks about, and a lot of others talk about, people singing his songs, him being a babyface, going to fans means a lot to him. It means the world to him. So would the business really turn him heel, or would it turn him heel where he's heel but he's not getting booed? It's so interesting to me. I'm so just interested in this whole kind of storyline. I think this is ultimately where we're going. I think a lot of people would agree. I think a lot of people might disagree, but I think this is really where we're getting to because Randy Orton still is someone in his prime, and I think these are the later years of his career, and they're going to use it. So let's begin on what is this potential turn potentially looking like and what has been going on. When you're looking at Randy Orton on SmackDown with Cody Rhodes, he has always been looking at that championship. You see segments, even in this one right above, there's segments of him saying, I always will have your back. That SmackDown segment that we saw, that he was talking about how there's people going to be coming for you and I will be there. Potentially, that was just a setup for him helping at SummerSlam. More than likely, hints in the future, Triple H really likes to come back on them and really, help those potential moments and kind of rewards us for remembering those moments, looking at the championship, looking at, what he's saying and kind of looking at that championship. He just stares at the freaking championship all the time. Like you can't, it's like eye candy. You just can't get his eyes off of it. He also says, I'll have your back. I kind of just already said that. And then they did become a team. They became a team, teamed up, worked together. But they lost, and they were losing. There's not really a time where you can say the SummerSlam win was a time where he helped and they really won. Other than that, they've gotten like brutally beat. And I think that's the thing that could help into a story with a snap, because Randy Orton is not going to just lose. He's not okay with just losing. I think that's going to be a thing in this storyline where we see losing is not okay for, Randy Orton to see. It's really just him keeping to, him just growing and him just keep trying to go for that championship. Now let's talk about what would be the start of this. I had an epiphany, and that epiphany was when I was recording my Survivor Series video and I projected that Bloodline War Games, Cody Rhodes would be involved and help out the Bloodline. This was before the episode of SmackDown that we now know what's been going on. But during that, I said, what could this do for the future when we look at WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, anything up? And while I was recording that, I literally got stunned and I froze and I said, oh my God, if he does this, Randy could get pissed off at him. He's going to realize that you're choosing the guys that took me out. Are we really going to, side with this type of bloodline? And then that's going to kind of build into a potential heel turn from him and maybe KO. I had that there. I said, oh my God, that's crazy. And then I thought of this video like literally an hour later. So then here we are today, after this episode of SmackDown. I almost said SmackDown. What would be the start of this? Cody Rhodes is now teaming up with Roman Reigns, which I did not see. First off, if you're watching this right now, I am going to Bad Blood. So, I bought my seats a while back. And I literally told everybody here on Lesser Athletes that this card was going to smack and bang. Did I ever expect Roman Reigns to be teaming with Cody Rhodes and seeing Jacob Fatu in my eyes? No. But I'm going to have a vlog. You'll see all that. It's going to be crazy. I also want to say that Did I ever expect these two to team up? Maybe for War Games, but that was it. Never in a tag match before, especially in Cody's hometown. Crazy. But Cody Rhodes is teaming with Roman Reigns to take out the bloodline, yes, but Roman Reigns was the one that helped and took out Randy Orton for 18 months. And now you could say, Chadwell, well, they didn't injure him. They just kind of wrote him off being used the bloodline to create that. I agree. But that has been a talking point for Randy Orton. He went after Roman Reigns for this. He went after him for Royal Rumble. He went after him for multiple reasons. He almost didn't go with Jey Uso to Survivor Series and looked at Jey Uso because he was part of that. The Bloodline has, and he has literally said the quote unquote what I'm about to say. The Bloodline almost ended his career and took him out for 18 months. So why would he not look at Cody Rhodes a little bit different if he is teaming up with the guy that has screwed him over of 18 months and was going to take him out of his career? I couldn't tell you. So where do I see this going? And you kind of see me up here having this epiphany. I think when we see this tag match, I am, flipping back and forth when I think of my Bad Blood predictions that are probably going to come out the week of leading up to Bad Blood. I kind of have this iffiness, and I wonder, and I think, and I don't know who's going to win this tag match, because I think it makes a lot of sense for a Jacob Fatu and Solo to win this match over a Roman Reigns and a Cody Rhodes to really build up this new bloodline. At the same time, I could see a way for Roman to be the one to pin Solo, so then he can start saying that I want you one-on-one and I want to go against you for Tribal Chief. Now, that's another big what if, because I think it could go both ways. Whatever happens, I do think that when you look at what's going to happen for this War Games, one side of the bloodline with Solo Sikoa, you can see up here, is no matter what going to have the Tongans, going to have Jacob Fatu, going to have himself. That's 4, okay? That's 4. Now, and my eye is absolutely itching me. Oh my God. Now, we have a ace in the back pocket, which could be a factor for Bad Blood, I think, truthfully. Somebody with the name of Hikuleo. I always mess that up. Hikuleo is an interesting factor because with the trademark of Tala Tonga, I have to presume that he is going to be part of this new bloodline. With that being said, I think it's going to be the 5 of them versus Roman's 4 others. So who's going to be on Roman's team? I think it's a team of the Usos, no matter what. I think that makes sense. Paul Heyman's not going to get in the ring, so I do think Sami Zayn makes a lot of sense to be the one to enter because he was part of the OG bloodline technically. Even though he's having his interesting story, I could see a way for maybe he loses to Gunther. Jey Uso needs his help. Whatever it might be. I think we're getting there somehow, some way. I just wonder with that if maybe someone else is involved, but I don't think so. Or if somebody joins that bloodline, I don't know, like a Zilla Fatu, but I don't think that's, a lot of people think that. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it would happen by now if it was going to happen. But I do ultimately think that if they won 5, Cody Rhodes is going to be involved and going to join for War Games. Now, I think Randy is going to not like this because I think they're going to lead up with this SmackDown potentially to Bad Blood. That Randy's going to be like, and KO's going to be like, one of the others is going to be like, hey, man, what are you doing? Roman Reigns is the guy that screwed us over because KO even have his beef. And I think Cody's going to be like, it's more than that. I know he might even use the line, and I'm calling it now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm calling it now. And so I think he's going to team up with them for the tag team, and then he's going to team up with them on Survivor Series. I think after this, Randy's going to be pissed. Randy also, you have to think about this, was on a kind of, talking about subtle hits too, was on a, faction, a stable with Cody Rhodes called The Legacy. talks about all the time how he's so happy for him, loves him. It just makes a lot of sense for them to turn. Anyways, I think Randy Orton then leading up after Survivor Series is going to get pissed and not care about Cody Rhodes. Then one day, just one day, we're going to see on him turn on him at some, maybe PLE, maybe it's a SmackDown, whatever it might be. We're going to see it. I could see a way where at Royal Rumble, Cody's like, I'll give you a title shot just like I gave KO a title shot. And he gets a title shot, he loses to Cody, and then that's the breaking point for him. He realizes that after that, that's what pisses him off. He turns heel, he goes crazy on Cody, beats him. Cody then comes back, and then we see something happen. Or I could see a way he just turns off after Survivor Series, they turn heel. Then we see Randy Orton probably win at Elimination Chamber rather than Royal Rumble, because I feel like winning a Royal Rumble is a huge thing, and you know that's a lot of things. And I'd rather other talent win it than maybe Randy Orton, but I do have to say I think Elimination Chamber is probably where we see Randy Orton win and go against a Cody Rhodes. Now, where do I see this ending up as? And I think this is the last of it. I think this is the last. Ultimately, this is going to be where we're starting. I don't know kind of the exact thing that's going to happen in the middle. I do think that the beginning is going to be a Cody Rhodes teaming with the Bloodline that screwed over Randy Orton. Randy Orton is pissed. It grows. Then Survivor Series happening. It grows. We're at the very peak. Something happens, which I don't know what that something could be. Maybe it's Cody Rhodes teaming with Roman again. Maybe it's him helping the Bloodline out again. Maybe it's something like that. And Randy is pissed off, whatever it might be. Something like that. Maybe it's at the Royal Rumble, like I just said, where Randy Orton has a match with him. Whatever it might be. Ultimately, I think this is the year we're going to get Cody versus Randy Orton. I don't expect The Rock to go against Cody this year. I do think we're going to see a Survivor Games. Wow. War Games at Survivor Series. And I think we're going to see something with The Rock being involved there, or it's going to lead into a Roman v Solo for Royal Rumble, and The Rock returns there. I think one or the other is where we're actually going to see these matches happen. And then it's going to turn Roman and Rock there, because I think that is ultimately the place we're going to get Roman and Rock is there. So with Cody kind of being in this area, Cody and Randy makes a lot of sense for me. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you think this is cap and this is not going to happen, just tell me. Just tell me what you think. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Good.